So good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon.
So in today's case study problem, what we are going to discuss is about the assisting the robots for floor cleaning. Okay. So nowadays, as I said, we have already discussed many problems about this robotics, right? So this robotics is a vast area in artificial intelligence, as you are aware of, because you are studying that subject, right? Introduction to artificial intelligence. So robotics is one of the very core chapter in the artificial intelligence. So now let us take a problem, right? So the problem is that we have to develop a robot that robot can be helpful in the real life scenarios like washing dishes, cleaning the floor, vacuum cleaner, that is removing the dust, etc., etc. Okay. So these are some of the important, that is we are crossing in day-to-day life. These are all some of the problems because many of them are now working, right? Even ladies now we are working. So we don't have time for all these things, right? So we can develop a robot system in order to even washing the clothes, for cleaning the floors, for washing the vessels, even for cooking nowadays in foreign countries they are using the robot for cooking also. Now they will give some ingredients and all in proper ratio, and robots will cook and do the foods. That and all is happening in foreign countries. Now let us go. We will go with a simple problem, right? So the main problem is that we face is that we have the floor cleaning is a very great problem for all the homemakers. Even your mothers faces that problems. Nowadays we are building a huge houses and all. Okay, so we are very crazy in that we're building huge houses, that is large home, but we feel very difficult to clean on such a big places. So we can develop a robot for that, right? So the problem is that how a robot can clean the floors. Okay. So how can we collect the information from the for developing such a robot? How do we collect the information?
Let me repeat
Yes,
this. Talk to cleaners and building managers to understand their problems. For example, tiredness, rest areas, and cleaning time. And most people suffer from mobility issues, and they need robots now. And people struggle with slippery floors.
Oh yeah.
And
That is uneven floors.
Uneven floors.
Okay. So what she tells is that what she empathizes that we can gather the information from the workers, right? Workers, cleaners especially. So in nowadays we are allotting the helpers for cleaning our homes and all. So if we go and get information from them only, we can able to get a clear information that where are the areas that are struggling. What she told is that if it is an uneven tiles, like if this is not we are having a proper base in the home. For instance, if we build a home in a different style and all, we don't have the base uneven. We may face uneven base and all. That is one of the important point what she told. Another one is that tiredness means it is a very huge area, means manually if we are cleaning such a big house means generally everybody will be tough. So for that time what we have to do is that we have to enforce many manpowers. Instead of allotting only one person to clean a large home, we have to depute so many persons to clean home. What she said is that only. What another thing? Slippery tiles. That was uneven base means. Another thing is that we have to cover the mist areas also. That is, in floor we will keep so many things and all. So if in the case of manual things, we can remove that. Like for instance, we are having a table there. For instance, we are having a sofa there. Means if that's manually we are cleaning the floor, means they can able to move that sofa from one side to some other side, or move the table from one side to some other side, and they can wipe there. But if we are invoking the robo help means that will not do, no. So that's what you are trying. So these are all the informations we are supposed to cover. So who is going to tell them that is they can come with one solution? Yes.
the problem is that floor cleaning is time consuming and not always perfect.
Okay, what she told us, one of the points she is telling is that time consuming means that if work is done by a man and if a work is done by a machine is entirely different. Like why do we go for helping man? That is, as I told you that before itself, by telling this problem itself, I told that we are very crazed to build a big home. but we are not ready to do our work. So as I told you before, if we are enforcing one manpower to clean the entire movements, it is not at all possible. For that we have to recruit so many things, and for that we have to spend a lot of things. So instead of spending so many money for the different persons, we can spend the money for the machines. That, and also if we give a proper guidance to the machines, means that machine will do all the work instead of human. I don't come to say that it will be 100% perfect, but if we guide the machine perfectly, we can able to get the 100% impact. What she tells us that. Okay, who's going to tell the next solution? Yes.
A robot that can move around on its own and detect dirt and clean it by own.
Okay, what you tell is that you're talking about advanced development in robotics. Okay, so what she tells is that this is a future artificial intelligence. Okay, so a simple robot can't do this. Simple robot means we have to educate the robot previously. We have to train the data set. For instance, if it wants to move from one place to another place, means we have to give it direction that move from left to right. And previously we have to put a baseline in the floors and all, so it will follow the line. So this is in the case of the basic robot. What she tells is that the robot itself should detect the dirt where it is. For instance, it is cleaning. So we are not sure that, for instance, if a robot is cleaning a room, means in that room on particular places, if we spit out the tea or coffee before so many days, means it will become a red dirt there. Okay. So if a robot cleans evenly the floor, means will that dirt will go? No, that dirt will not go. For instance, what that robot should do? It should give a specific stress there. It should it should put some pressure over there. Instead of other places, it should put a special pressure over there in order to clean that dirt and all. That's what you are telling. So this is in the case. What she is telling is that particular robot should recognize where is the hard dirt and accordingly it should act. So how can we build a prototype for this model?
Build a small robot with weights, sensors and a cleaning brush. Add a small water tank and vacuum.
What she tells us that about the hardware features of the robot. So for your statement, she is telling the solution that we have to put a special brush. For instance, if the same brush is followed everywhere, every places, means we can't able to clean this dirt which is very heavy in particular place. For that, we have to add some more brushes. For instance, if do not have any, if the base is very clean, means but with a smooth brush it can clean. If it is a moderate thing, means some other higher end brush it can use. For instance, like what she told, there is a thick dirt there, means it should again pour some solutions. Okay, instead of normal solutions, we have to concentrate more on a special kind of solutions there, and we have to go with a special kind of brush. It should put pressure over there, then only the dirt can be removed. So how can we implement this problem?
And if the robot will clean on the program, so while cleaning it will avoid the obstacles and it will clean automatically. So after testing, so it can design like adding better sensor or longer battery life.
Okay, what she is telling is that if we add a longer battery in that, and for some supercomputers like super artificial intelligence robots, it has a longer life batteries, and it can stay for even for a week or for a month without charging, right? So that kind of robots can be preferred for cleaning this kind of terrific dirts and all. And we need that it can, like what she told, it can think intelligently. So we need not again and again train the different data. It can think individually, and it can sense that using the sensor devices, right? So if we are invoking this particular robot with the sensor devices, it will itself sense where the dirt is thick or there. It will sense and it will concentrate more on that particular areas. So clear about this problem. So the problem is that we are developing a robot for cleaning the floors. So these are all how we are collecting the information, how we are applying these things and all. So clear about the solution for this. Thank you, ma'am.